So a quick announcement. It's nothing bad. It's nothing like too serious. I just wanted to address this because some of you may have noticed that not early this month, but at some point this month, the skits stopped airing on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, and they've been purely airing on YouTube and Patreon and the YouTube membership stuff. Nothing is changing with the skits. I'm still uploading 3 skits a day, one that's around 20 minutes long. That schedule's not changing. Everything's still airing on YouTube. So, like I said, nothing bad, nothing crazy, but they're not going to be airing anymore on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Now, there's 2 reasons for this that I just want to make clear. I don't even know if anyone really know this, but yeah. So the first reason is that I've been doing like more short form content, more reels, and more like shorter TikToks with a separate kind of a separate genre. Kind of you probably seen it, and those have been doing. That's been getting me like a different audience. Those have been really becoming popular for whatever reason, and I've been getting recognized in public and stuff, and it's just a whole different level of like follower, I guess. So with that happening, I've gained a lot more followers on TikTok, a lot more followers on Instagram, and now over 100,000 followers on Facebook because of that short form content. And I've noticed that the content you guys know that follow on YouTube, the Serafina Town skits that originally got me a following, which aren't stopping, like I said, they now appear in those feeds like out of context. My new followers have no idea what it is. They see one of these long form skits pop up and they're like 3 minutes long and they're horizontal, and again, because these videos are 20 minutes and stuff, when I post them to TikTok and Instagram and Facebook half the time, they're out of context. You know what I mean? There's a lot to catch up on. It's easier to keep track of everything on Patreon and on YouTube where it's just that content. Does that make sense? Leads into the second reason, because the second reason has been happening since last August. The Serafina Town skits do not get views and they do not get really good engagement on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook now too. There's no watch time on TikTok for them. There's no watch time or new followers on Instagram for the Serafina Town skits. They get like a couple thousand views, and I know I still have my niche on both those platforms, on TikTok and Instagram, that may watch it on, but they really don't work on those platforms anymore because it's long form content. It's horizontal. It's more like cinematic, if that makes sense. I know that's a corny word to use, but it's true. That's why I think it's just best that we stick the Serafina Town series on YouTube, because just TikTok and Instagram and stuff, it's just out of place at this point, and it's not getting any traction. If anything, it's probably hurting me in the algorithm, because I have these videos, the reels that are doing well, and then I have consistently the Serafina Town skits doing very poorly on both those platforms, if that makes sense. So for me, it's just a logical pivot to just stick to YouTube, because YouTube is where all the views, all the engagement, all of you guys are kind of now, when it comes to the long form Serafina Town skits. And it just doesn't make sense for me to break up this content, this long form content that I work hours on every day, into bite-sized pieces that are just, even the shortest clips don't make sense when I post them to Instagram. You know what I mean? 1 second Miranda's talking about Junior, and then like these new fans, and even some of you who are just not caught up, you're catching like a very specific part of the conversation, and I've tried my best to like break up the stuff in a way that it makes sense, but it never makes sense. It's always just 3-minute long clips out of 20-minute long videos, and I'm posting them to like nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's not helping me in the algorithm or anything like that. It's crazy to me. I still love doing the show. You know, I do. It's hard work, harder than the reels that I make. But it's just crazy to me that I've been doing the show for 3 years, every day, 3 videos a day, and these new reels that I've been making, these new short videos on TikTok that I've been making, yeah, I'm getting recognized at the laundromat for them. You know, I've been doing this for 3 years, wearing wigs every day. The second that I start making 5 to 10 second videos again, now I'm famous. But don't worry, because I do, at any time something like that happens, I never forget where I came from. You know what I mean? Like, I don't ever want to just because it's fun doing the short form, I don't want to give up on the series. So that's why it's not going anywhere on YouTube. 3 videos a day. You subscribe to my newsletter to see the schedule every week, and also on Patreon. I had my niece's birthday today, 1-year birthday, at a place called Danino's on Staten Island. And if you know me, like you read between the lines here with these videos, I film my videos overnight, so I'm up, like I go to sleep at 6 in the morning. So today I woke up at 11:30 with like off and on sleep. So after this video today, taking the day off just because I'm really tired, and then we'll be back tomorrow with the 3 videos a day. But yeah, if any of you were wondering why I stopped posting on TikTok and Instagram and stuff, that's the reason. I know there are a handful of you that still watch or were watching on TikTok and Instagram and stuff, but if I looked at like the comment section on either platform, it was like 9 comments, 12 comments, you know. It just really wasn't, there's no traction compared to YouTube, you know. And YouTube, it's the new home. It's been the new home for these skits since August 2024. So, you know, I can't avoid it at this point. I did try to keep the skits on those platforms for the people who, you know, it started there. It started with the mother-in-law skits back in 2021, 2022, 3, whichever. So I wanted to be loyal to that crowd, but at this point, they're not there anymore, it seems. Maybe like 5 of you, but you know what I mean? Everyone went here on YouTube, and that's just the move we're making in 2025. So I appreciate everyone that still watches. Don't misinterpret this like I'm like over the series or anything like that. It's not going anywhere or anything like that. I just wanted to clarify what happened there. So there will maybe be a mid-season State of the Skits address around episode like 55-ish. I'm happy with how the season is going this season. But I'll get into that in the State of the Skits address. Again, thanks for all the support, and I hope you had a good April.